Hey, Big John here. Got my Czech VZ24. Really cool rifle. It's probably one of my favorite rifles that I own, honestly. Dad bought this thing back in the old days when these things were all over the place and people were basically just buying them for their firewood. But now they actually command a pretty high price and they're tricky to find. I've actually been wanting to buy another one, but they're hard to find. And I mean, there's a lot of the Mauser design is just an incredible design for a bolt gun. That's why a lot of companies still use the basic design of it. That's why we stole it basically. The government did with the the Springfields and stuff. It's a great design, but of all the different Mausers, I like this one the best. I think. I know the straight bolt maybe is not ideal for some situations if you're gonna have a scope on it or something like that, but I absolutely love it. It makes it really handy to work the action and stuff. Before I get started on the video and shooting it and stuff, I wanted to thank the sponsors, SDI. You can check them out at sdi.edu. There'll be more information about both of the sponsors at the end of the video, so just stay tuned and check that out. They're a gunsmithing school online, and also Ballistol. Check them out at ballistol.com. It's a great lubricant. Works great. We've been using it for a long time. Check all that out. End of the video. Talk more about all that. But let me shoot this thing first. I haven't fired this gun in a little while, so I have no idea where it hit. I think I touched the sight, maybe not. Man, it's just a sweet shooting gun. 8mm is a serious round too. I mean, it's pretty similar to 30-06, I think, but it's a great round. I love it. Big old bullets. This is some newer, modern stuff. If you're gonna maybe hunt with one of these or something like that, so I'm sure it would do that pretty well, even though I do not hunt. I'll let it slip the bolt there. But yeah, it's just always been one of my favorite guns. Whenever we first got it, I remember back in, I think Dad bought it sometime in the late 90s, and it had some kind of weird finish on it where someone had basically like painted it or something weird like that. And Dad got to kind of clean it on it, and it was coming off really easily, so I just went ahead and just kind of got all of it off, and then got it back down to its original finish, the bare metal. And I remember thinking it looks so neat. It's just, there's something neat about these old guns that have so much character like this, all the dings and the stocks, and that's one thing that sucks about the more recent Mosins that have been coming into the country, because they've all been refurbished and stuff, and they don't tend to have quite as much character as some of these guns that haven't really been refurbished, and they got all the fresh dings on them, and the wood on the stock still looks, pretty much how it did, and there's just something neat. I can't help but wonder. Every little ding has a story for sure. There's no telling where this thing has been, and the sling seems original too, which is really cool, and not necessarily all that common on a lot of rifles this old. It's a really neat gun. Let's see. Let's shoot the propane tank. Higher on it. Definitely doesn't have the best triggers, but it's not bad. Anyways, appreciate you guys letting me shoot this thing in front of the camera and taking a look at it. It's a really neat gun, and I really enjoy it. Love these things. I'll probably at some point have 5 or 6 of them. Just really neat guns. Czech Mausers, can't beat them. But if you guys haven't checked it out, if you guys are into Facebook at all, there's a Hickok 45 and Son Facebook page. And also, if you like podcasts, I have a podcast that I do called Gun Culture Radio. Links, all that stuff's in the description. But appreciate you guys watching, and talk to you later. Okay, now that the video's over, I want to take a minute just to talk about the sponsors that we have here over on the Hickok 45 and Son channel. The first one is SDI. Check them out at sdi.edu. They're a really cool online accredited gunsmithing college. They have a lot of other things that they offer. Go to their website, check that out. That's a really cool opportunity. They take GI Bill. It's just a great way to get in the gun industry. Check them out. Also, the new sponsor is Ballistol. It's a great lubricant. We've been using it for years and years, long before the YouTube days. And it's just great for everything. Guns, obviously, it's good for even restoring old guns if you need to get some rust off without completely damaging what little finish it has left on it. It's good in the interior of your car. It's good on wood. It's good on leather. It's just a good all-around lubricant. Check them out, ballistol.com. And as always, I appreciate you guys supporting the sponsors. If it's something that makes sense for you, because this project isn't free, and that we appreciate all of their support. Also, check out Facebook, and Gun Culture Radio is on iTunes, and we'll talk to you guys later.